We give thanks to those who was with us last night and is still with us. It's always a good feeling for know say people listen till 2 o'clock last night and then come back 2 o'clock today and I listen. So we will continue the journey. Some things go on when we left here last week, Thursday, that, as we say, every time we left here, something happened. So anytime we talk about it, come like it's still news, but we still have to say it. This little daughter with them girl they beat up a Barbican there. I saw we know say Jamaican people have a tinge of savagery in them, you know, when them do them things. There's certain Jamaican at least. I know every Jamaican. But it's a savage thing to do a that. And I want to tell you, say, most of them look older than her. Most of them look older than her. And I just say, true, them I look on her, look on them, why them do that. I mean, I don't know. No, you look how them girls, you know, give them whole life now. Them give them life. Them give them life, Rasta, because them will go to prison. Me know so them never expect to go, because them look like some little bling girl too, you know. Party this and party that and, you know, sequin clothes and jingle and all them something there. Them give them life now. You know, all them don't know, people don't recognize certain things. Them, I bet you them never mean, well, I don't know if them never mean to beat her up so, but if I want to take a NC back and lick in her head, them mean to kill you, man. I kill them or I kill you. I mean, here's so one of them I run up and down in the community and talk about how them lick the girl and, you know, with the NC back and this and that, like them a boast on it. It's terrible, man. Terrible. So last week, I don't know how much people here, Bobby Brown, son, dead. Them find Bobby Brown, son, dead in his house. I mean, Bobby Brown was the husband of, look over big side name, though. What a terrible thing that, though. I talk about so much things in my head that, anyway, our names will come to me, and it is really terrible that I forget Whitney Houston's name. That's that. How can I forget Whitney Houston's name? One of the greatest singers who ever come on the scene. Anyway, Bobby Brown seemed to be in some whole heap of debacle all the while, you know. Because right now, he lose his son now. So if you never hear that, that is something where we really want to tell the people Bobby Brown lose his son. We want to mention something here that is very important to us and show how the government is conniving. This government, this Jamaica Labour Party government, them conniving and sneaking. Hear why we say that. Last week, we talk about we talked to Diane McCauley about the environmental destruction that might cause in the mining in St. Anne. Because the government elect some people to oversee the environment and make proposal to them. And when they make the proposal to them, this proposal, the government override it. And the Prime Minister's argument is that, well, right now, it's about bringing certain money and this and that. Every time is that them doing, at the expense of how Jamaica supposed to be, them going to make money override and don't know, say, the long-term effect, all of them money where them are going to make off it, the long-term effect going to cost more. Because we see that in all of the land, them are backside out and mine out and them thing there. All then the thing can plant, then all them something there. So, really and truly, it's something because it's like baby Trump who don't sell you out for anything. Yeah, because he want the money to do this and do that. That's why I know say this government is working for the private sector, not for the people, the majority of people in Jamaica. Anyway, so we there last week, and we there talk about the mining that's supposed to go on, the backside mining in a St. Anne. Only if you come now, come to say, the government, you remember that no ran that thing where they go on? I don't know what people hear, you know. You remember they no ran that thing, and we even march from Racecourse, go down a Parliament building to demonstrate against it. And you have some brethren and thing that up at the cockpit country there, up a compound and them place there, where they also give them voice to it that them no want no mining in the cockpit country. Well, you know, mining going up there. Mining going to be up there. Also, I could read this article that just come out in the Gleaner here, so. In spite of potential long-term reforestation, bauxite mining in the cockpit country is likely to offer a game-changing flip to the Jamaican economy, at least in the short term, if the government allows Noranda Jamaica bauxite partners. All right, we're going to go to the news and come forward to this article. News coming through, yes. The news that was Bob Marley, that was But makes it out. Anyway, we're going to get load of vexation. That was Ken Boot. Ken Boot that. We did read an article will come out in the paper, and it's so weird that we did talk about a next mining thing where the government override a government agency with them elect to do certain things. And we see now something where they're on the table from a long time now, come back again. So I see them conniving and scheming. But them not going to see it as conniving and scheming still. Anyway, in spite of potential long-term deforestation, bauxite mining in the cockpit country is likely to offer a game-changing flip to the Jamaican economy, at least in the short term. If the government allows Noranda Jamaica bauxite partners to mine 8,335 hectares of land, an environmental impact assessment has said, Noranda's plan to mine an area identified as special mining lease 173 has been dogged by controversy with environmentalists and farmers, where a potential devastation to the ecologically sensitive area. This is where they are going away, not last year. A year before, we demonstrate about it last year, but the time looks so long still. This is a major contribution to maintaining NJBP, its operations, and a critically important contributor to Jamaica's economy overall. And more specifically, foreign exchange earnings, GDP growth and employment. The EIA prepared by Conrad Douglas and Associates reads, the review acknowledged that the Jamaican economy was at a very sensitive juncture and could be subject to exogenous and endogenous shocks, indigenous ducks. Okay. The volume of bauxite exports from the initiative is expected to rake in excess of $150 million, which is 20.25 billion Jamaican dollar per year in profit. The accessories said of the undertaking by Noranda, of which the government of Jamaica has a 51% stake, New Day Aluminum Jamaica Limited as the minority 49% interests. This is up in the cockpit country we are talking about, this is not St. Anne. But environmental stakeholders are likely to insist that the EAI acknowledgement of dislocation of some households, disturbances of archaeological heritage sites, and the government no business with them something there, and deforestation as sufficient reasons why mining should not be proceed in SML 173. Bauxite mining is also likely to result in an increase in the water runoff rate, erosion. I want the people them listen to this, We have to go to the cash pot, you know. We have to go to the cash pot, but we'll go and come forward to it because this is a serious thing the government are do. It's a serious thing the government are do. We want to tell you that the second hour in the stepping razor is brought to you by Pepsi. Yes, Pepsi love the cutting edge. Stepping razor, sorry. It's a paper like worries. Yes, the hour between 3 and 4 is brought to you by Pepsi. Twist the gold cap to win. Twist the gold cap to win. Pepsi, yes. Okay, we want to get back to this article. Where the article there? All right. I don't know how they maroon them feel about it, but I know say you have something called sellout maroon up there, where say them a government and all them something for the maroon them, where we all get money to for quell the rebelliousness of the youth them up there. Yes. And the people them round the area. Backside mine is also likely to result in an increase in the water runoff rate, erosion, and sedimentation of the natural drainage system and the potential of flooding. There may also be damage to sinkholes and caves and a reduction of water quality linked to dust generated during the trucking of the ore. Listen to what I say. I want you to listen to this, you know. Listen to this. This is where the government, your government, where you vote for, is doing to the creation, the environment. But them don't see it now because them don't have no far eye. Them can't see far. All them can see is it way in front of them, which is the green rectangle paper where them say going to help we. And it's not going to help we because them going to put it in a for them pocket and do what them want to do because we know that all of that is going on. All of that is going on. Some little scheme off take place already with them company. The scheme off who forget 10% of that, get 10% of it. Hear what it say. Backside mining is also likely to result in an increase in the water runoff, erosion, and sedimentation of the natural drainage system and the potential of flooding. There may also be damage to sinkholes and caves and a reduction of water quality linked to dust generated during the trucking of the ore. So them are going to move some of the people them. Them going to move some of the people them, you know, and relocate them somewhere else. We call it not the government of Jamaica and the Prime Minister's wife and all the people them in Parliament to stop use the word squatter. Stop use the word squatter in Jamaica to deal with people who is landless. It's not for them fault make them landless. It's for the fault who not have the Queen land. So we claim that the Queen land and feed them land, our land, and they're not reimbursing the people them any money, nor even giving them any land to do what they want to do. Now we're not going to cause erosion and flooding, and then not talk about it. I hear the Prime Minister's wife say she no business if she can't lose vote. She going to move the people them. No, I have no problem when she move the people them, you know, but the idea of Jamaican squatting, me say it already, you know, when me know about squatting, you know, squatting is when you're in a minivan and a woman say, driver, stop there, me want go do something out the road there. And she goes up, bam, and go out, and she go squat and go wee-wee. She squat and go wee-wee. So me I say, you know, squatting come like you say, nigger, like you know when they say nigger in America, and them say you must use the N-word. You must stop using the S-word for really talk about Jamaican people who do have no land, because it's not for them fault why them do have no land. It's because the land is unequally distributed. The land is unequally distributed. That is really what it is. Okay. We want to come back to this article here because it's more than just the article we want to deal with, because we have some other what them call other things under the article were not written there that we want to come back. But we have invited one of my favorite attorneys here, Frank Phipps, long-time attorney at law and Pan-Africanist too. Yes, Pan-Africanist, Frank Phipps. We want to say good afternoon.
Hello?
Mr. Phipps? Yeah, good afternoon.
Hello, Baruto. How are you doing?
I am okay, sir. You are okay?
Yeah, man. I can hear you raising hell about the cockpit country there, man.
What do you think about that before you talk about where we didn't really want to talk about? What do you think about it? It's two things that on the board not the same.
I don't know enough about it to form an opinion, but I'm sufficiently concerned to say I hope that our environment is not being sacrificed entirely for money.
It is. And there's another one in St. Anne that we spoke with Diane McCarthy last week about. It is sacrificing the environment for the green dollars. It is. Anyway, all right. So the question that I really want to put on the board to you, sir, why is it so difficult for the Jamaican government, I want to say Jamaican government, talk about the previous one, the PNP, under the PNP and the GLP. Why is it so difficult for them to get rid of the monarchy as our authority and crown in the parliament and in Jamaica? Why is it so difficult for them to do?
It's not difficult if they want to.
So you're saying that they don't want to?
If they want to, it's not difficult. But the question, the relevant question is whether we want to or not.
Should we? Should we get rid of the Queen?
You want my personal opinion?
Yes, yes.
Let me give you a long answer.
Yeah, give me the long answer.
When this gentleman was re-elected as Prime Minister of Antigua, what's the name of it? The Bird family.
Yeah.
One of his first visits was to Castro in Cuba. And when President Castro asked him, what are you going to do now that you have been re-elected and you form a new government? And he said to Castro, to get rid of the Queen as head of state. And President Castro said to him, why? He couldn't answer.
Okay.
Castro said, does she do anything to you? No. You know how much investment you're going to get in your country while you retain her there as Queen? That was his answer. That's not my answer, but it's a very sensible answer by Fidel Castro.
Yes.
My concern is, she does nothing to me. I have nothing, no argument for and against her. But the people of Jamaica must make that decision whether they prefer to have a republic without the Queen being our head of state. What is important to me personally is that while she remains the Queen as our head of state, we have the right to ask her as our head of state for reparations for the damage that was done by her government in Jamaica. You following me?
Yes, but remember that she said...
Reparation, you see, we can't sue through the court under one section of the law. But her law says if we in Jamaica have any other complaint that can go through the court, bring it to her attention, and she will refer to her lawyers for an advice as to whether or not we were raped when all the produce from Jamaica went to make the wealth of people in the United Kingdom. Now,
but that was presented to her already, you know. That was presented to her, and she said that was presented to her already, and she said that it was not in her time that it happened, and at the time slavery was legal.
No. I heard that it was presented by the Rastafarian movement?
Not only the Rastafarian movement.
But I can't see where that law that gives us the right to approach her for reparation, and she's obliged to refer to her lawyers for an opinion. I don't know how that other one was presented. I don't know the way it was done, but I'm quite satisfied as a lawyer that we have the right to say to her that her government, and her government is answerable to her for whatever happened in Jamaica.
Yes.
And she's our head of state. We have the right to approach her for any grievance that we feel is suffering in Jamaica. I don't think she dare say, if a proper approach is made, I'm not listening to you. It is almost automatically that she referred to her lawyer.
All right, so what happened to all of these approaches that have been made? Wasn't the approach made by the reparation committee in Jamaica and in England?
Not yet. The
Not yet.
Committee in Jamaica has not yet approached her in the way I'm suggesting. You and I are both on that committee.
Well, I am not on it again.
What a pity.
I am not on it again.
The present reparation committee are still studying it. But like everything else, you get a little something here and there. You don't want to sacrifice it. That's my view.
Yeah.
But I think it should be pursued with great vigor, especially if we join people like the banks who have already offered to pay reparations.
Yes.
When we go to her, we include people like the banks and the insurance companies. Some of them already offered to pay reparations. Put them as a joint defendant.
All right. Suppose she died. What would we have to do?
The point, if you allow me, Muta.
Yes.
Me personally, we'll be wasting time if we ask for $3 trillion of money.
Yes.
It's a waste of time. You're not going to get it. What we want is what we know as restorative justice.
Okay.
And restorative justice means the offender and the victim and the community involved must sit together on what is in the best interest of all three. Huh?
Yes.
No, nothing wrong with that, you know. Particularly if we ask for a chairman of the committee to be from the Commonwealth of Nations, which is, I think, the majority would be African.
All right, so make I ask you a question.
Sure.
As a lawyer, what if she died? Because she's 93 years old. Who would we make the representation to?
Who is the sovereign?
Would still have the crown, our successors.
Whoever is the sovereign, because their theory is the king is dead, long live the king.
All right, just a minute. We're going to take a break and come forward. We're going to take a break and come back. Yes.
That is a simple, straight. Sometimes in law, you know, the most simple and straightforward approach is what succeeds. You know. Not to argue about the point.
So, how it going to happen then? Because if the reparation, the people who is involved in the reparation in CARICOM,
yes,
and they are doing this, is it that they are working on it to go to her, or is it that what is it that is holding up the process? What is it?
I know in Jamaica we are working on it because because the committee that you say you resigned from it, I don't know why. That committee has prepared all its documents, but the proceeds, we have to go through our minister. Our minister has to go to cabinet, and cabinet has
to go to the bureau and Jason.
And then it has to approve. This is an approach on behalf of the people of Jamaica. Jamaicans are unique, Buddha. Unique.
Yeah.
Everybody else has indigenous people living here. We were transplanted from Africa here.
Yeah.
This is our native land.
But I want to find out something, though. This way that they're showing now, right? If the reparation, isn't it a CARICOM initiative, or we're just talking for Jamaica? It's not a CARICOM initiative.
I can only speak for Jamaica because I speak on the Jamaican committee.
Oh, so the Jamaican committee is not linked to...
It is brought to the attention of the CARICOM people so others can join. You know what I mean?
Yes,
or they can stand by and look and see what happens. But we have got to push forward what we have. And I'm hoping that the CARICOM people will join. But some people down there think otherwise, in the other islands.
Yeah, I know that. So, is there papers ready? Is it, or can we say, give a time when this approach will be made to the Queen? Can we give a time? Yeah, I know, yeah. Eh?
I can't give a time, but I've been working on this thing for the last 5 years. At the request of Mike Henry.
Yes.
When Jamaica passed a resolution to say, seek reparation from the British for the damages of slavery.
Okay. So we will have to just wait then.
I don't think we have to wait. We can put pressure on those involved.
I still don't say, okay.
You can ask the Attorney General, what is happening?
Yes.
The people of Jamaica want reparation. What is happening? We hear that an approach has been recommended by a lawyer.
Yeah.
You accept it or you turn it down. If you turn it down, that's the end of it. But if you accept it, what's the next step? You follow me?
Yes. So that's not something that is burning. I mean, like, you just keep adding wood on the fire that you can't hear something about it.
For me, it is burning. For me, it is burning. If you get that money, you don't have to assault the cockpit country.
Yeah, I know that. But you see them going outside the cockpit punch, I would still don't get nothing.
No, we have to, man. You still don't get nothing. You must get... Lawyer can't be a prophet. I can't tell you what will happen.
Yeah, I understand that.
Hmm?
Well, as I say, we're going to say it. So, the bottom line, or I don't want to say bottom line, but what is happening here according to you is that it would best serve the reparation movement if we approach the Queen. I think that was what the Bobo Shanti House was doing years ago. Approaching the Queen, writing our letters and all those things.
We're not begging for anything, We're not begging for anything.
No, I know, but the Bobo them wasn't begging.
Demand. We are putting a legitimate demand for the wrongs that were done to us.
Yeah, I know, but what I'm saying is that the same position that you know is pushing is the same position the Bobo House was pushing. That they have to go to the Queen because the Queen is the one that, our government is the one that carried out the atrocity. So therefore you have to go back to she now to talk about the reparation of the people who was disenfranchised in Jamaica. That is really what you're saying, and that was what the Bobo was saying. It's saying.
I would like to see the documents, their approach to that question.
You mean from the Bobo then?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess someone is listening who may can furnish it. If you ask Michael Barnett, maybe he can get it for you.
I'd like to see what was their approach that was rejected.
Yes.
Very important. It was very important, you know. I mean, we have done damn well coming from nothing, you know.
Yes.
In Muta is property rights that were entrenched in the Constitution.
Yes.
They took away all the property from us.
Yes.
But you can't get it back because of the wording of the Constitution.
Okay. And the people them who have the power to deal with the Constitution seem not to be interested in that part of it.
But can you imagine, Booker, when the slavery was abolished and them throw you off the plantation? Where you going to go?
Where you going? No land.
What you have to start anything?
Nothing. You become squatters and people who's squatter. Them call it squatter.
And we have done damn well from where we started.
Okay.
But
all right, Mr. Phipps, we have to move now. It's nice that you accepted the invitation to come and speak to you.
It's my pleasure. We'll speak again.
Yes. How is your son?
Good when I hear from him.
Okay, yeah, all right. Because I come up at your house one time and I never see at all, man.
So he told me, yes. You must go back and visit him.
By the road, the worst of my road. the road worst of my road, man. I tell you. You just have to take helicopter come out there. You have to take helicopter to come out there, man.
Well, you can use your helicopter.
All right. I will tell the wife about it. Okay, give thanks.
Okay, give thanks.
Yeah, man, give thanks. That was attorney at law Frank Phipps talking about the Queen, getting rid of the Queen, and she is showing another perspective where it is the Queen that is responsible for the atrocities, or our government. So she's the one who we should approach. And if we get rid of her, she can no longer take responsibility. Even though I've heard already that she actually did say something like that it was not her government that did it, and those things happened a long time ago, and it was legal at the time. That is what I heard. But somebody can call me and tell me if that is a thing that is out there legitimately, or just something what people say. This is a stepping razor. We want to remind you that the hour between 3 and 4 is brought to you by Pepsi. Twist the gold cap to win. So, we talk to, well, you hear what I'm say, and we don't know how you see it, but you can call and tell me when we done have them things I deal with. We're going to go back to the backside thing, because we say, for those of you who just joined, we was talking about the backside thing, not in the cockpit country last week, but in St. Anne. Now this week, we get a thing say, the government ready to go deal with the backside. At least them start. So I was reading this and it said backside mining is also like to result in increasing in the water runoff rate, erosion, and sedimentation of the natural drainage system and the potential of flooding. There may also be damage to sinkholes and caves and a reduction of water quality linked to dust generated during the trucking of the ore. Noise pollution, wildlife migration, and potential loss of biodiversity in the immediate area and disruption of established ecosystems were also cited as mitigating factors. The EAI stressed the fact that mining would not take place within the boundaries of the cockpit country protected area, noting that the government had given up valuable bauxite resources located within the proposed CCPA in order to protect prized renewable resources. The value of the bauxite that has been given up by the GOJ has been estimated to range from approximately $1.44 billion US dollars to $1.85 billion US dollar, was how Conrad Douglas and Associates justified the granting of a permit. Conrad Douglas and Associates justified the permit. Jamaica immediate to medium-term social, economic, and sustainable development future is highly dependent on providing NJBP with the permits to mine these bauxite resources. The EAI concluded there are no other feasible immediate or short-term economic alternatives that have been identified that can be considered as a substitute to bring equal or greater micro or macro economic benefits to Jamaica at this time. So they must say these two, well, we are the two now because they might talk about the cockpit, but we are talking about the cockpit and St. Anne. So these two mining things will be able to alleviate some of the money problem that the government will find themselves in now. But as usual, I'm going to say it without anything in my mouth, that these government people doing it for money, take skim off the money. Them skim off the money. You think we don't know that? The 10% people them were in a government and opposition. The 10% people them get for them little money under the table and not table because them not hide. Because the whole of them are the same thing. And them know who get this and who not get that and who get this. While the people them run so suffer. The people them run them are call the people them squatter. Who they must stop call Jamaican people squatter. Squatter is like you say nigger. Yes. In America them say you can't say nigger. Nowhere. On TV or in the newspaper you can't say nigger. Well, we are say we must stop use that word squatter as it relates to Jamaican people who slavery bring them here so not by free will but by force. And when them come here, them claim so them free the slave them. Them free the slave them in a Jamaica pan land where them claim already, where the crown claim and where the Bakra Master claim. Them have we panda land there. And if you got dig up piece of the land for plant food, them set dog pan you and them shoot you. And you have to run all over the island and look piece of land. And no matter where the land there, you go find at some bush up at some back hill where you decide, say, boy, you go settle certain thing. And those who have family, settle with them family to do these things. But them still the power them call crown land. Crown land. And the crown land is the basis of contention right now in Jamaica. Them say 1/3 of the population of Jamaica don't have no way where them can say it's for them own. For them own. And them call them squatter. It's a dangerous thing to call people squatter. Dangerous. And people just say it off of them tongue like say, yeah, people them are squat on people land. So which part of the land them where is the people them land? If a man have a private land around there so, and you squat on the land and them say a female land, what is the government doing to alleviate the problem of these so-called squatters to stop go on people private land, go build up this and build up that? And all of them gully bank where the people them are build house pan. And all of them riverbed where them will say dry riverbed and them don't know about. The people them want to live just a life. Them just want to live. Them don't want to live and I go on like say them afraid for this and afraid for that. Them say slavery abolish. Then them slavery abolish. And them let you go on the same land where them enslave you. What you must do, if you never want to squat pan that, you should have send we go back to Africa. If you never want to go on the land, where them say want to say a phone land, crown land, you should have send we go back to Africa. And then now they have the whole of Jamaica for themselves. But you don't have the whole of Jamaica for themselves because it's thief or not thief it. White people thief the land, thief it. Every land in Jamaica right now where people are claiming a crown land, and thief it. The Queen and her friend them and all the people them who join with the Queen in England, thief the land. The whole of them is thief, robbers, crooks. And the government of Jamaica is Bakra Master little boy. Them protecting something where the Queen don't ever want again. The Queen never want it again. You know, see it? But them are protecting for themselves now. Because you them know say the Queen don't want it now. Them are protecting for themselves and them friend. And left the majority of people them on gully edge. And when flood come, them wash it down. And then them go around the corner and tell people say, them are going to get rid of the people them up on the land. Whether or not them are get popular or not. Whether them lose vote or not. Them need to deal with that. Because slavery, even though people are talking about slavery, you know, I hear people are talking about no worse than slavery. You see, in a slavery time, a man tell you, say, all right, you can't free to do what you want to. But you're not free to do what you want to, because one of the things them that you should be able to do is take care of your woman, your child, and yourself. And the only way you can do that is if you have a little piece of plot of land where you can plant some food for you and your family and somewhere to catch your head when night or rain come. The African never have that. So it makes sure them dig out piece of it. And then you hear say, he must squat. Wicked. There's a wicked set of people. I call Jamaican people squatter. Wow. And you not take away the land, and you your friend them come take away the land and know. You not oversee the land for some people who don't want the land. You not take away the land from the people them and I oversee the land and I'll come go like say, you have the people them interest of art, or have people interest of art. It's a terrible thing on the door. Terrible thing. Terrible thing. Still I maintain white supremacy like a breadfruit, like a roast breadfruit. I don't care how you burn the breadfruit, and it's a serious thing. No care how you roast a breadfruit and it burn up, you know. Anytime you cut it, it's white inside. It's just amazing that a breadfruit inside. Because when you roast it, it get black, you know. I mean black. And it burn up, you know. But you say, all we are going, when you start to peel it, inside white. When you see them politicians, it's like a roast breadfruit. We burn up. Them is like a roast breadfruit, we burn up. Terrible set of people, them. Terrible. Hey, you see all them dealer with them make. You see all them dealer with them make. A long time they make the deal them, you know. You see when we are talking about we all demonstrate and go in front of Parliament building and all them stuff. Them deal they don't make already, you know. So you can't just imagine them and look away and laugh. Yeah man, them sit down in them ha and ha. Eh? Them a laugh. Them a say but look on them like niggas there at top or this and that. But them think them can do. The name of the game is money. Money is the name of the game. That is what this is all about. It is all about money. We're not interested in honor and full security or full social conditions. We're interested in how much more money we can get. Because if the government was spending the money like how they're supposed to spend it, Jamaica road would have never looked so. The road them in Jamaica would have never looked like how them look right now. The Prime Minister of Jamaica, the Right Honorable Andrew Holness, during the election, make an advertisement, and he was alluding to the 3 mile monster thing where them build out there. And ugly part, they must boasting about it. Rain come. And the road them leading to that place is a disaster. Disaster. So how them are going like say them are do something for the people them. Want to the people them place where them want road to move every day. The road them where you move pan every day. Want to them road there. What them do with all of them money there? And now COVID is a good opportunity for thief money. Yes. COVID is a good opportunity right now for thief money. Because them have a lot certain money, yes, so. A lot certain money, yes, so. Which them do already. Some people get money off of the COVID thing already. And then now them have got a lot more money now for fix road. Patch up the road, patch up the road. And guess what? The people them still no reach further in them social conditioning because the infrastructure is not taken care of. Them want to fool you with some little light. Them come, you know, some of Jamaican people, them come like some little pecky people. Because when them see the road, them say, yeah, you know. Them say, I building a go, them I say, ratted, you know, say, I just said that me pass as I was a woman and you know, I look at now, big tall building. It will look like New York now. I can't remember that last week. Florida. When I forgot Florida again, you know. Because we can't go in a supermarket, go get everything now. And them can't afford to go in a supermarket. And you can't afford to rent one of them massive skyscraper buildings them put up. You can't afford to rent one of them apartments there. You see it? It's a terrible thing. And now the little old car where you have a match up on the road when at this COVID time, yeah. In this COVID time, you lose your work and your car a match up and you don't have nowhere to pay for it. Then you say a criminal, them want people turn. You know, say them want you do some things where you go to church and say you not do it. Eh? Terrible.
At times you will push them up. Up in mighty race. Stand and take your rightful place. Full time no politicians get some slapping at them face. Poor people tax money, them not stop waste. Find a politician, them a thief. Make we lock them up, tie them up and bring them out the street. Make we box them up.
So more address the people them on a very serious level there. Because after all of that, we have to go in ourselves and find liberation in ourselves. Because you're the man say, we not beg the queen for nothing. It's something where we do. Well, right now, we know so them a talk about land farming and all them something there. Them a talk about farming. Yeah, we don't know say farming is something else. But here we know. Because we all keep saying these things, you know, we all sound like a scratch record, but we don't care. We don't care because every time the thing get alleviated, we will stop say it. We stop say it. All right, here we know. It is one thing to tell the people them to plant food. But in a situation where the climate is changing to the level where it changes now, where we see rain and fall so much time now that a whole heap of the people them crops wash away. So all the people them where I say, yeah, you have to plant more food. Yes, you have to plant more food. But guess what? So the rain come there now, whole heap of farmer lose. So they have to go find money now for help farmer. They have to find money to fix the road. And they have to find money now to alleviate this COVID problem. All right. So we are saying that farming in itself cannot solve the problem or we are talking about it. Because we are susceptible to nature right now. Because you see right now we are getting rain. Next year we get no rain. So the drought season are going to get longer, and the sun are going to get hotter and hotter. And the same farming things are going to dry up. So here we are asked now, and we'll keep repeating it as we say. We need the people them who have the money can invest to invest in what we call now a large-scale agro-industry. Agro-industry. We need to look on how the climate change and recognize if we have the food in abundance now, just like how we have the water in abundance now, because the same thing with the food, same thing with the water, you know. Food and water is the most important thing in life. Food, water, and air, most important thing in life. And you know, if the water run so much, and then 3 months time, 4 months time, we're going to ball about water shortage and water lack off, and you can't wash car, and you can't water garden and all them something there. We're back to square one. We're back to square one. Now, if we realize tourist lockdown, touristing lockdown, and the food now sell like what you should sell, and Jamaican people have a way if they want foreign things, foreign food, foreign this, foreign that. Yeah, all the way, want foreign food. There's certain food that you have to get. And one of the main staple, we say it already, and we're going to say it again, and we hope say, you know, when you throw the can, you want a fowl catch it. You know, when you throw something in an egg pen, you want the egg where it lick, ball out. But when we throw this, somebody hear it and it don't go upon deaf ground. We say, one of Jamaican's most staple food is rice. Rice. Rice is one of the most staple food amongst most Jamaican. Most Jamaican gonna eat rice every day. Most Jamaican eat rice for all them lunch. When you keep party, curry goat and rice. So rice is very important. All right, so let me ask you now. We used to have a rice industry in Jamaica years ago. Not very long to me, talk about like in the 70s. We have a rice industry in Jamaica. Now we import rice from all places like all Guyana and all them things there. We say, for instance, all them cane land, like all out of Caymanas Park. Caymanas Park are whole land, you know. Why can't those land be transformed into rice farm? You have a river down near the corner, near there, so named Ferry River. The water from the Ferry River could have flooded out the cane land out there, so, and plant rice. What is more important right now? Cane. We shouldn't even like drink sugar, eat sugar, because you know what people dead because we love sugar. You know what people dead because white people addicted to rum and we addicted to sugar, sweet. It's time we get to that sugar. Sugar not good for you. Sugar is a drug. Sugar is a drug. We shouldn't be eating, drinking, or using any form of sugar. That is a reality. Even the other day, Mr. Tufton said, he might ask the people them to take out a whole heap of the sugar in the juice contents them. And we say a whole heap of a group, Truth Juice, and all them people start to make juice without sugar. No sugar added juice. And we are telling you that for a long time, but we're not going to have power we are telling you for a long time. We are talking about no. We are saying, this is serious. Sugar is not important to the diet of our Jamaican society because we have fruits there, so we supply the sugar. And not only that, sugar is in a carbohydrate food because carbohydrates return to sugar. The whole heap of yam and cocoa and dasheen and all them someday. So we are saying now, why we have to take rice from Guyana? Maybe we can bring some Guyanese up to plant the rice. Because I remember when St. Mary banana chips, when the banana them did lick down in one of the flood them and them thing there, them not get the banana them from Dominica where them have them another farm there. Them never out a banana. Jamaica never supply the banana, so them get the banana from Dominica that St. Mary banana chips. So we are saying, If rice is such an important part of the Jamaican diet, shouldn't we be planting something that is the most important part of Jamaican diet where we can plant? We can plant it because we used to plant it. We used to have a rice mill over Spanish Town where right now the bus part is there. They will have a rice mill over there. We used to carry rice in the down, go over there, go try to get it mill. Why is it there is no far-seeing eye? Somebody with far eye can say, look here, we need a rice, return to this rice thing, because the cane thing, we don't need cane in Jamaica. We don't need it. We don't need cane juice, for make sugar. You know, see it? So, may I suggest, and we are hoping so our voice now go up on the ears, we are suggest, we find a way to start planting some rice in Jamaica that can feed Jamaican people, and while we can export it. We don't have plant rice for export. You know, see, we're not planting rice. We don't want to plant the rice for export. We want to plant the rice to feed the Jamaican people, and if we have enough, we export it. And that is what them should be practicing in Jamaica. We plant the food for Jamaican people, and what we cannot deal with, we export it. We shouldn't have acres of land and plant just to go export things. It's joke business. It's joke. We have acres of land with things on it, and when you hear from the shout, oh, this is not for the Jamaican consumption. This is for export to all sort of place. It's joke business. We need to deal with that. We need to deal with how we are going to get rid of some of the importation of food. How we are going to get rid of the whole heap of the importation. And one of the biggest importation, where we see, really, in terms of food, is rice. Rice. Now the rain fall, it is good for the rice. And then we can, see like how they tell you about this and that now. You have rivers all over Jamaica. You can dig all well and shoot up water out of the hole and feed the rice farm. I don't know if I sound like crazy. I don't know if I sound crazy. Then we can have the agro-industry. We have pushed that in agro-industry. We need to get rid of a whole heap of them pies we are coming to Jamaica where the government have the farmers, they must spray upon the food because they want a quick crop. They want a quick crop. And them don't know how, because most of them farmers are not reading the label. Them not reading the label. Them don't show it that them spray upon, pump up the spray with water and spray like them mad. So the food full of peer fertilizer and peer insect repellent and all them things. So even the food where them a plant is a danger. Man, I talk about COVID and all them something there. The food where you eat a poison you more than the COVID. The food where you eat a poison you more than the COVID. The food where you eat, where you carry going to your house without anybody force you for going there. I kill you more than the gunman. The gunman outside I shoot you. You deliberately take poison and carry going to your house and claim so you feed your family. And it'll kill you. There is no structure in the government for talk about. You might talk about Ministry of Wellness. You think that's how wellness go? Where you run up and down, all the other run up and down. Mr. What's name? Mr. Tufton and New York I run. Mr. Tufton and New York, I went 2 years ago, so I run the New York Marathon. Yeah. I think we never see him, yeah. But what may I say? We need to take a stock of this thing, you know. The people them need to take a stock of it. Because we have a whole heap of things that confront, you know. We have the environment, which is not very nice to wear anymore. Because we stay here so and neck it up. We create some devastation upon the environment. And now it will take revenge. It will take revenge. So it's not too late. It's not too late. You know, see it? We are talk to the people them, we are talk to the leader them. We are say, people elect you for really secure certain things because that's the form of government. Government supposed to secure you. You know, see it, from certain things. Even the weather. And we're dealing with now, how is it that we're going to maintain ourselves with food? Because you never say, no, food are going to short during the holiday. Oh, food are going to short during the holiday, and we just say we don't have no food. Because them are telling us, say, rain wash down the whole part of the food, them. So there's a rush going to be part of the supermarket, them, and the market, and all these things there. And then the food price are going to go up £400. Not pay me no £400. Me a woman a ball, she ball say $400 for a pound of yellow yam. We say $400 for a pound of yellow yam. Mama, boy, I don't know what I'm going to do. You see, and then the rice will not go far away than the yam, you know. The rice will not go far away than the yam. You see, so you're not able to give up your yam, you know. Even though I'm not really into the yam thing, I'm not into the rice thing still, you know. But you have good rice, you know, you have brown rice, you have red rice, not the white rice where come on Jamaica, everybody want. You know, see it? People that talk about Uncle Ben. Look, Uncle Ben must have dead around a long time. Uncle Ben must have dead, and them still use him name. Him family should have sued them. You know, see it? So here we know. Food security. That is a cry now. Food security. Food security is very important to the development and the advancement of the people them. You know, see, we should understand that on our levels, that we need to have a food security. Only way food security can take place is if the people them get involved in this security and then now make the government do the rest. So, the environment is one of the main part of solving the problem with this food security. You cannot have food security if the environment is not conducive to what you're doing in relationship to the food and how, you know, going to make the food healthy for consumption. You know, see it? You can't go talk about food security when the environment don't agree with it. You know, see it? And right now we can see, when I talk about food security, just so that they don't talk about food security when the hotel them locked down. And now you see where nature just comes up, boom, and just bring flood, wash your whole heap of the food. So we have to go rethink again. But me not present something where you rethink. Me present something where we should have think on now. We have to think on now the environment. We not talk to the government now because the government don't decide so they're going to mash up everything for money. When you have money and you don't have food, where you go to? You can't use the money to buy food when the food not there, you know. You know, see, you have to have the food.